I won't dwell on this video for too long. In Alishan, it's simply a matter of enjoying a bit of good, healthy hiking. A walk in the shade of trees that have stood here for hundreds of years. But even though I've now come to recognize when a chapter can safely be left out of my photographic project, here I've been able to capture a new emotional nuance through the way I view the world through my camera lens.
Alishan is one of the most famous attractions in Taiwan, and here you can totally immerse through the oldest nature of the country. Unfortunately, I came here in a very capricious day, with the bus very late and a very bright sunlight that turned it into a very cloudy and rainy day that made me very nervous. But sometimes some places reveal themselves through absence rather than presence. Not everything needs to fully appear in order to be felt, and in this bad weather I found a space made of dissolved and suspended rhythm. Or maybe I just needed it to relax my nerves. I'm not here to make landscape photography, but immersive perception. My best work's usually born when I stop looking for the perfect shot and I start listening to the place. And I feel like step by step I am removing noise from my gaze. And if you enjoyed this video, guys, follow me for more content like this and see you in the next video.
A good photographer can take pictures in any kind of light, but midday light is always a challenge that's almost impossible to overcome. I was already feeling a bit on edge, and that light just made me even more irritable. I couldn't take a single photo because everything was overexposed. But even when it clouded over and the light fortunately became diffused, the nervousness remained and I felt the need to be on my own for a while. And so here's the idea, the narrative strategy. It's now rare for me to take photographs without people in them. They have become my point of reference and my storytelling device, but this time I deliberately decided to exclude them from my frames, as if I were independently learning to photograph not just what is there, but what is needed. Now, accustomed to exploring flows, human rhythms, and the relationship between people and space, in Alishan I transformed absence itself into rhythm. Longing for silence, I gathered memories that could bring me back to a relaxed state of mind without feeling forced to include this chapter within my project, but experiencing it purely as an inner experience projected onto the landscape, so that each photograph could become an invisible self-portrait. Railway tracks, bridges, crossings, paths, all empty. I simply translated my state of mind into images, capturing that moment of necessary solitude that enveloped me for most of the time as I reached the end of the path, where some mountain monkeys greeted me with surprise. There, this is what the monkeys saw upon my arrival, as I tried to spot them hidden amongst the branches. I knew I was being watched from all sides. Taiwan is quietly slowing me down, a journey of transition not just on the map, and it is exactly what I needed to focus now on the next steps on my work, and Alishan was the perfect place to document this inner transformation of mine.